Hello weird and wonderful people, my name is Malachi Frost and today I'm going to teach you how to make my favorite cake recipe. In a large clean bowl we're going to start off with 115 grams of unsalted butter and 1/3 cup of sugar, mixing until light and fluffy. Then adding 4 tablespoons of salt and 2 eggs. Once that's mixed in, we then add 1/4 cup of corn kernels and 1/2 cup of plain or all-purpose flour and 2 tablespoons of custard powder. 1/4 cup of baking soda and gradually adding 1 cup of milk. Add in about 1/2 cup of milk first, stir until combined, and then add the remaining half. Once this is a nice consistency, we're going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. This reacts nicely with the baking soda to give you a light, fluffy cake and a nice aftertaste of apple. Then pouring the cake mix into a well-greased cake tin and placing it in the oven at 250 degrees Celsius for about 45 minutes. While that's cooking, we are going to move ahead and prepare the icing. 1/2 cup of sifted icing sugar, 2 tablespoons of peanut oil, and 50 grams of melted unsalted butter. Whisking until combined and creamy. We are then going to add in the color of your choice. Because this is a Malachi Frost cake, we are of course going with a nice light blue. Adding in a few drops of blue food coloring and mixing until it is nicely combined and even. Once our cake has finished cooking and completely cooled, we are going to tip it out of the tin and place it onto our icing surface. We're then going to take our creamy peanut oil icing, we're going to plop it on the cake, smoothing it out quite nicely, making sure to leave a little in the bowl that we're going to recolor for some more detailed icing in just a moment. Once your first coat of icing is nicely smoothed out, we're going to add a few more drops of icing into the bowl, mixing it up to get a darker icing, then using this to create nice patterns and a little bit of depth to the color of the icing. Then to give it that nice frosted snow look, we are going to sprinkle over some desiccated coconut. Now that your cake is completely iced, we are going to place this in the fridge for half an hour for the icing to set. And once the cake is completely set, you are left with this. A well-cooked cake with a mud-like consistency and a nice caramel color. If we take a look at the cross-section, you can see that it is quite light and fluffy. This is because of the baking soda and the vinegar added earlier. If you liked this recipe, please do leave a like on the video. Please comment down below with your thoughts on this recipe or any other recipes that you want to see us try here on the Malachi Frost channel. Subscribe if you haven't already and ring the bell to see future updates. But for right now, as always, Frost Squad, have a good day, have a good life, and I'll catch you all down the road.